What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? You already know what it is. You have just entered the war zone. Yes, yes, you have just entered the war zone. I want to talk about Reggie Wright. Reggie Wright Jr. Did Reggie Wright Jr. have anything to do with Tupac Shakur's demise? That's a poignant question. That's a very good question because Reggie Wright Jr. was the former head of Death Row Security. And with that being said, he had an immense amount of pull and know-how and knowledge of what was going on within the construct of Death Row Records. If anybody knew how to get Tupac, how to get Suge Knight, or how to get anybody inside of the Death Row bracket, that would be Reggie Ray Jr., bar none. Reggie Wright Jr. had all of the protocols for Death Row security. Reggie Wright Jr. had all of the protocols and programs for how Tupac, Snoop, Suge, all of the other Death Row artists would interact and move in and out and about throughout their days. Reggie Wright had all of that knowledge. Okay, so person of interest, I'd say Reggie Wright for sure. And the thing is, when Reggie Wright first, Mag Mizzle, the Mag Mizzle show, what it is, Mag Mizzle show says, salute, Warzone, yes. Snoop knew something. Snoop knew something. I mean, see, through my research, through my studies, I've been studying this for some years, right? And it's near and dear to me because this is the era in which I was wrapped up in. I spilled blood for it, shed blood for it, and it's very, very important that we understand and learn from these instances, from these ordeals. And I don't like to be tricked. And it's bigger than Tupac. You know, I remember distinctly an interview when Tupac was standing on the side of Suge Knight, and Tupac said distinctly, he said, "The bad boy niggas is trying to turn hip hop gay." He said, "I'm trying to save hip hop, y'all." He said, "It's bigger than rap." That is, man. I put money that that was word for word what Pop said. Can I find it to dates? Nope. Because I remember I wanted to do it a few shows ago. I remember, sometime last year. I remember. I think, trying to find it, couldn't find it. Hmm. I'm not gonna get to pull that out because these people would have been in charge of the media for so long. And I felt like, and when I heard him say that, I'm like, wow, word, he doing it like that, huh? So I'm like, so I thought, I'm like, wow, it's bigger than that. So then as soon as Pac leaves, why all of this gay stuff start happening? And I mean, I'm talking about out in the public. Snoop, let's not. I'm not gonna forget, Snoop. You were rocking women nails, Snoop. Snoop. You were rocking, and then when 50 got at you for it, 50 got at you for it. You was like, niggas don't know about no. You got mad, Snoop. You got mad. You was like, niggas don't know about no what you said, no French tips, because he had his nails French tips, y'all. Niggas don't know no French tip, da da da. This pimping, da da da. Something he said like, all right. It was just a. I did not like the response. I did not like the response. You know, he said, send a link. Send a link. We can chop it up. For sure, for sure. You know, so I did not. You know, I was not feeling that. Not 1 second. Send it out right now. I sent that link, Brody. You know, so so this guy Reggie Wright Jr. had all of the information. He was like the J. Edgar Hoover of Death Row. He was like the CIA of Death Row Records, inside Death Row Records. This guy had all of the information. And see, if you don't remember, when Reggie Wright Jr. first came onto YouTube on Bomb First, let me see.
Salute, salute.
Salute, homie. What's good, my bro?
Warzone, you already know, man. I'm loving your channel, man. I'm loving the content. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Well, yeah.
Yo, Mac, man, I really appreciate you, dog. No, straight up, man. When you come on the channel, man, I can feel it. I can feel the energy straight up because you're a serious brother. You know, only the serious people are gonna get on here because it's very serious what I'm talking about. I'm not getting on here talking about yo hit the cash app all crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here like yo, let's get to it. Let's air out these YouTubers that need to be aired out. Let's air out these bad factions in hip hop that need to be aired out. You know, we have kids that's looking at this. You know, our kids. You know, my thing is let's put it out there and take the gloves off. Enough of this Hollywood crap. You know, and that's just the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah, time to clean house, man, because you know we letting the bullshit go along too long. You know what I'm talking about? I feel you on that one. You know. But on this topic, definitely Snoop knew something.
What you said, Matt?
Definitely on this topic, I like what you're talking about, you know, because Snoop, he did know something, you know what I'm saying?
Had to, man. Suge Knight said that they all every time there was a fight, and that was regular. You know, it was a regular thing. Every time there was a fight in Vegas,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They all would go out. The whole Death Row camp would go out. You know what I'm saying? To Vegas. They all would go out to Vegas, and then he said right after Vegas, he said they all would go to 662. He said that was the normal thing. They always did it. You know what I'm saying? And he said this particular night, he was like, he noticed Snoop was there. Everybody was like, yo, where's Snoop? Snoop wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, you know, Reggie Wright Jr., right? All right, this is the thing. I'm starting to believe this, right? Because Suge implicated that Snoop could have paid, like could have put money in on in down on the hit and all that. I'm thinking Snoop could have knew what was going on through Reggie Wright Jr. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, you know, because you know they were building, there was allies and there was enemies inside the ranks of Death Row. So they was clicking up inside Death Row. So I'm feeling like maybe Snoop was a part of, you know, as far as knowing what was going on. You know what I mean? Because
it's that day, you know. There's no reason why he didn't go to Vegas. The whole Death Row was there.
The whole Death Row was there. How are you not there? How are you? Let's think about that. How are you not there, Snoop? You the star of Death Row, Snoop. How are you? I mean, I thought Death Row was the house that Snoop built. How are you not there, Snoop?
Exactly.
That's crazy. And then Reggie Wright, but this the thing. Reggie Wright builds this channel first. They do Gangster Chronicles. Then he builds this channel called Bomb First. Okay. Now, when he first got on that channel, dog, he was roasting, getting after Tupac. I'm like, and this is at first. This is before I heard was hearing anything about maybe he was involved and shit. I'm thinking like, why would he? Because I wasn't feeling, first of all, you a cop. I wasn't feeling that. And then, like, you getting on YouTube and all that, and then you was talking about you death row and all, and then you talking about Bomb First, and then you hating on Pac. He was hating on Pac at first. If you go back to all his videos, he was hating on Pac. And then when he was starting to get a lot of scrutiny from the fans and all of that, I noticed he kind of like chilled out on the Pac thing. And he kind of chilled out on the Snoop, on the Suge, because he was getting that Suge a lot too. I'm like, yo, how is this nigga talking about Bomb First? Talking this and your whole podcast predicated on Tupac, but it's about, I feel like, talking about Tupac, like you hating on Tupac, and eating off of his name at the same time. Yeah. And you possibly had something to do with taking them out, possibly. So this is my thing. I wanted to play this clip real quick, this quick clip, so you can see this. And you tell me, this is Reggie Wright Jr., you tell me if you think, like, this is a genuine guy. Like, if one of your people that you worked with and you was feeling, and they got hit, God forbid, and they got murdered and all that, and is this the way you would talk? Is this the way you would talk? Just let me know. No, serious.
I wouldn't have went and took 5 or 6 guys from the club where I know everybody going to come that need to be on point and go and run around and secure down. When you got 10 gang members, all those guys that we all talk about that's so tough.
First of all, this is what he's saying. He's head of security for Death Row. Suge Knight gives him in direct order, yo, why is Tupac don't have security around him? He only had Frank Alexander around him. And then Reggie Wright was, he only had Frank Alexander around him. And then Reggie Wright is explaining right now, why would I send 5 security guards over there? He already got, he basically saying he already got the homies around him. Nigga, he didn't hire the homies to look out for him and all of that. He didn't hire them to be on point. These niggas is licking up, they drunk, they high. These niggas ain't thinking about war zone. Nigga, they in the middle of a fight. Niggas is charged up. Niggas ain't thinking they had the Mike Tyson fight. You know what I'm saying? And then they just had a squabble. How didn't you send?
Right.
But the thing is, even if it was before the squabble or after the squabble, Suge Knight gave you a direct order. But then Reggie Wright, we finding out now, was upset because Tupac fired him. He fired his agency as protected him. But Reggie Wright, like Tupac said, Reggie, you don't work for Tupac. He told him, you work for me. He said, send him the security. He wanted 5 dudes around him. And this is what he said. And tell me if you think this is a guy that is a friend. He built the whole podcast on this guy. And how are you talking like this about a guy?
I wouldn't have went and took 5 or 6 guys from the club where I know everybody going to come that need to be on point and go and run around and secure down. When you got 10 gang members, all those guys.
He's saying, he didn't tell us to Suge though, but he's saying it now. He's not going to send 5 of his security guards that he have at Club 662. He's not going to send them from 662 over to the Mike Tyson event at the casino. He's not going to send them over there when they know Suge and Tupac is coming to Club 662. But we don't care what you think. I'm your boss. I told you, your fat ass, I said, send 5 security over.
I'm your boss. Tupac fired you, but I gave you a direct order to send 5 security over to Tupac. And this is what he says.
I wouldn't have went and took 5 or 6 guys from the club where I know everybody going to come that need to be on point and go and run around and secure them. When you got 10 gang members, you know, all those guys that we all talk about that's so tough and all of that, you know, all the mob and power rules and Big Psych was there or Edie was there. No disrespect to any of them. Just saying, the shit would have happened. Would have happened. If Fatal was there, okay. So now Negbone, Buntree, and Trey, and K-Dub, and all of them are busters now. Man, they got caught with their pants down. Y'all got to get that through your head. It happens. I know y'all don't want to believe that. I forgot Superman, Tupac, nothing would have, you know, ain't supposed to happen to him. He's a man. He bleed, put his pants on, just like you motherfuckers bleed and put your pants on. Y'all got to get that Superman mentality about Pac out of your head. Shit happens. Just like Rick Ross got punched in the mouth. Shit happens. Where we fucked up and look soft.
Look at this dude. He is upset. You see this dude?
Wow.
You see this dude? This dude is upset. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He gonna talk about the gang members. He talking about he was like Buntree was there. He was running off names of you know, if this person would have been there. He was like, it would have happened. No, nigga, would have happened, nigga, because you got all of the intel, nigga. You are an inside job man. You are the inside man, nigga. That's why. That's why.
Yeah.
Freak out. You know what I'm saying? That's why. This guy, you don't get on YouTube and do all these podcasts and all this every damn day about the Tupac narrative every damn day. If you know something is about and you a hater to this man, no. You got on YouTube just to spin your cop ass narrative.
That's
He's a cop. Huh?
Shit Tupac at the same time, you know, because you gotta understand. It wasn't his pops there that day too.
You really sound like I can't hear you. Like I can hear you, but I can't hear what you're saying.
I sound muffled.
Yeah. You sound like underwater. Like
you hear me right now?
I can hear you better. I can hear you better.
So yo, check this out. That same night that Tupac got hit, wasn't Reggie Wright's pops there?
You said the same night Tupac got hit. You said wasn't somebody else there?
Yeah, his Reggie Wright Sr. They were saying he was dead.
That I don't know. You know what? No. This is what happened. You know what? I hear that. He popped up, and that's another thing. They're trying to figure out how did you get the information so fast, Reggie Wright, to call your father?
Yeah.
Yeah, his father came and was working that case. Come on, bro. What are we special? Special? We know what the, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You know, and my thing is, once I got myself into politics and got into politics, like I'm a political operative also. Once they operate like they're above the law, like point blank, period. I mean, there is no. I'm talking about cutting. There is just white and black, no gray area. They operate, and when I say they, pretty much almost everybody who is like in the political realm or know somebody in there, you know, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? This is just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And for this guy to get on here and try to spin it, this is what he did. He came on here on YouTube and all that to spin his narrative. And Snoop, I'm starting to believe, I think Snoop was just like, you know, he became like a person people.
How Reggie gets down, you know what I'm saying?
What is that?
It's like Snoop knows how Reggie gets down, you know. It seems like a West Coast play, you know.
you know, if you notice, you know, Snoop, Reggie never really went at Snoop like that. He say little things, and I just think that's just to throw it out there, just to throw some jabs out there, smoke screens. But he never went at Snoop, never like that. I'm talking about Reggie. Like I'm talking about with the venom that he be going at.
He tried to call Snoop a rat one time. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He threw little smoke screens out there. Throw little smoke screens. I think, and the reason why I'm thinking that maybe because Snoop not fucking with you right now. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe they got into some, because before that he wasn't saying shit about Snoop. He came on blazing about Tupac, trying to create all these nasty narratives about Tupac, and he was one of the first ones trying to spin a narrative to us that Suge Knight had something to do with Tupac being killed. He was the one of them trying to help spin that narrative. First of all, it was that first cop. What was it? Poole. The first cop that was on the case. It was Poole. He was the one that that thought it was Suge at first, but he didn't know. He was right because, and then he apologized. He knew that it was a death row hit. He knew this is what the first cop said, not Greg Kading. I'm talking about the cop that was on the initial case that mysteriously had a heart attack in the police station when he came with his findings. Okay, I think it was Russell Poole. Russell Poole. Russell Poole first said that Suge, did it, right? And then Reggie started sharing that, going and running with that narrative. But then,
years he was saying that,
years he was saying that, and then Russell Poole was like, hold on, no, wait, I'm right. It is death row, but it's not Suge. They was trying to take Suge out too. So then Russell Poole went and freaking and apologized to Suge Knight. Wow. Because he apologized to Suge Knight, and then mysteriously when he came to the police, he went to the police station for, they called him in for a briefing, and he mysteriously had a heart attack in the police station, and died. So and then after that, the narrative switched from death row to gang violence, to Keefy D and them. It went from death row to Keefy D and them. Because Russell Poole was not talking about Keefy D and them. He was on death row ass, which was Reggie Wright. So he had reason to believe that Reggie Wright Jr. and Sharita Knight, Suge Knight's ex-wife or whatever, he has reason to believe that she might be involved also. By just they are attempting to hijack the whole $500 million empire, which was probably like $1 billion at that time.
Yeah, definitely, or that much.
Snoop, very, very snake, and this is like, look, that's just what I love about God. The only one that could actually change the narratives would be Suge Knight. He's the only one that could change. God left this man alive. The man still got a 45 bullet in his head. They locked the man up. They got 30 years over this man's head. I hope he gets out way soon. I hope he gets out.
Yeah, and I think he'll be out in no time. He'll be out.
I think he's getting out. And I think motherfucking Trump might help that shit too. The way, really, man, because, Diddy and all these people was conspiring with this old government that we are getting out of here that is dying right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's bigger than music, man. It's politics. All of this shit is tied in. I'm talking about it's all tied in. Hip hop, all that shit tied in. You know, so with Snoop, I feel like Snoop very, very, very sneaky, man. Very sneaky. And I don't like how, like Snoop, you need to address that shit, bro. You talking about pop, this other white producer said that Snoop slapped. You know what I'm saying? Well, Suge Knight said it out of his mouth. He said that he Pac slapped Snoop and threw him and tossed him into the luggage. Now, Suge said it a bit nicer. I want to say nicer, if I can say that. But this white Hollywood producer from years ago, you can pull it up. You can pull it up anytime. Hollywood producer, talk about Tupac, slapping Snoop or throwing him in luggage. You it'll come right up. White guy talking about, what I'm saying? This is years ago. This is like, he was doing this before the internet was popping. Talking about, Suge had just told me, Suge Knight, Tupac smacked Snoop and threw him in the trunk with the luggage. And then I remember hearing when I was younger, don't tell me you don't remember hearing niggas making Snoop Dogg drink pee. You never heard that before?
Say that again?
You ever heard of, like in the past, people saying that Snoop, like people had, Death Row had made Snoop Dogg drink pee?
I don't think they made Snoop Dogg, but somebody at Death Row, yeah, they made the.
But what I'm saying is that was just some rumors going around. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he did it, but I'm saying those were rumors going around. But what I'm saying is, I was hearing rumors as if, like, maybe they are like putting pressure on this dude Snoop like that. In the way he's moving, the way he's been moving like through the industry and all that, man. It just haven't been stand up to me. He just been like riding every new wave, and I guess it just haven't been stand up to me, man. The way what Pac stood for, right after Pac left, he went directly freaking opposite of what Pac stood for. Pac was into politics. Nigga was about to run for mayor of Atlanta. I'm talking about Pac, and they were doing political events and all of that. Snoop, Suge. Then after Pac leaves, this nigga Snoop goes completely opposite. Not only that, nigga, how do you get with the op? How do you go into the studio with Biggie? How do you go and start chucking it up and dancing with Diddy?
He's the one that kicked the buildings over, didn't he? Wasn't he the one that kicked the buildings over?
He was the one that kicked the buildings over. But get this. While he was kicking the buildings over, while that video shoot was going on, Biggie goes to Hot 97 because he found out that the Dog Pound and Tupac was in New York shooting the video, and he thought Tupac was going to be there, but Tupac wasn't there. But it was Snoop there. He gets on the radio, and I remember this. He gets on the radio, Biggie, and says, "Yo, what's up, New York? Y'all going really?" And he was mad. He was like, y'all gonna let niggas, and then he blocked it out because he was cursing and all that. He was like, y'all gonna let niggas talk. He was like, y'all niggas come in New York, shoot videos and this, that, and the third. 45 minutes later, Snoop Dogg's video set got shot up. That video you talking about when he kicked the buildings over, they shot that trailer up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they shot. Yes. So that's how they like. So then the Pac and then Snoop and then Suge was just telling the story. So Suge was like, "Yo, they shot the trailer." He was like, he was in the studio. Suge was in the studio with Pac in L.A. when this happened. They got the call and they're like, "Yo, you know, Pac started immediately kicking everybody out, firing everybody that was from the East Coast in the studio. Like, you, where you from? You out here, you fired. Where you from? He started beating niggas up. This is what Suge was saying. And then this nigga Snoop Dogg gets on the radio and talk about, nah, East Coast niggas, those my homies. You know, Bad Boy, those my homies. I'll even do a record with them, stand a third. That's when Pac went irate on Pac, on Tupac, on Snoop. And that's when he threw him into the luggage. Or, some around that time. Anyway, but that's how it happened. And that's what happened. And this guy, man, I just completely that's just not loyal, man. And that's why I don't like that, niggas is mad at 50 right now. Niggas mad at 50 right now because he'll kick you away from him if you disloyal and you were going over there hanging out with the op. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Suge Knight is getting at niggas right now. Like, nah, I seen you niggas over there hanging around with Diddy. He was just getting at Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole, you talking about you love Pac, but you go over there and do a song with Diddy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And and the same thing for them other death row cats. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get on air and do a brief one on that. Matt, you already know what it is. Anytime I jump on, you could jump right on. No questions asked. So you already know.
Let's do it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was a good one. Snoop got some explaining to do, but Reggie Wright, he's the Judas.
Yeah. I can't hear you that good. But
he's the Judas. Reggie Wright is the Judas. You gotta watch out for him.
Yeah, he's Judas. He's a snake in the grass. He is a snake in the grass. How you gonna get? He's a snake. He's a snake in the grass, bro. He's just a snake in the grass, But I'm gonna end the live. Y'all appreciate you, Mag Mizzle. I'll be on tomorrow. You already know, around the same time.
Peace.
Peace.